When you sit down in an Irish university lecture hall, one of the biggest changes from secondary school is that your final grade is almost never decided by just one exam at the end of the term. Most Irish modules use a split assessment model, often 40 or 50% continuous assessment, or CA, and 50 or 60% final exam. But most freshers treat CAs like optional side quests, putting in half-hearted effort and saving all their energy for a massive cramming session during exam week. That is a huge mistake. If you use a smart CA strategy, you can literally pass your entire module before you even step foot into an exam hall. Here's how the math actually works in your favor. In almost all Irish higher education institutions, the passing grade for a module is 40%. Let's say your module has a 50-50 split between CA and the final exam. That CA grade isn't one massive project. It is usually broken down into smaller, manageable items throughout the term. Bi-weekly online Canvas or Brightspace quizzes, lab reports, seminar participation, short reflection papers, or group presentations. These early assignments are where lecturers mark the most generously. They are usually open book, give you weeks to prepare, and test basic foundational knowledge. If you treat every small 5% quiz or 10% report like a genuine priority and average 80% across your CAs, you will have banked 40 marks out of 100 before exam week even starts. That means you have technically hit the passing threshold for the entire module on paper before writing a single exam essay. Even if your module has a must-pass clause, meaning you are required to score at least 35 or 40% on the final exam. Paper itself, entering the exam hall, knowing you only need a handful of marks to secure a solid overall grade, completely changes your psychological game. You aren't sitting in a cold exam hall praying for a miracle or stressing about a fail. You are just putting the finishing touches on a grade you've already built all semester. To make this strategy work, open your module descriptors on Brightspace or Moodle during week 1. Extract every single CA deadline and percentage weight, and drop them into a simple spreadsheet or your assignment tracker. Every time a grade drops during the term, plug it in to calculate your running total. Treating continuous assessment as your primary weapon takes away 90% of college exam stress. Front-load your effort in October and November. Stack those easy marks early and cruise through exam season while everyone else is panicking.